Furniture, particularly classic antique pieces that have endured for centuries in excellent condition, can be exorbitantly priced. Furniture from significant design periods, sourced from nations as diverse as China's dynasties and France's monarchy, can be not only expensive but coveted collectors' goods worthy of museum exhibitions. The most expensive furniture can highlight the work of sculptors and craftsmen, as well as contain rare stones in addition to being constructed from luxury wood and metal. These rare antiques represent the entire history of home decorating. Hello everyone and welcome to a brand new video on the channel. Today we are going to talk about the most expensive piece of furniture ever sold. Before we get started with the video, don't forget to smash the like button, share the video, and subscribe to the channel. Now let's get started. Number 10. A Louis XIV Ormolu-mounted ebony marquetry center table. Price $5,726,000. This Louis XIV Ormolu-mounted ebony marquetry center table is crafted from a variety of luxurious materials, such as brass, ebony, pewter, tortoiseshell, and blue-stained horn. Andrew Charles Bull created the table, which was built around 1685. The patterns on this center table are gilded and include oak leaves, acanthus scrolls, greenery, and masks. Barthélemy Augustin Blondel d'Azincourt first sold it in Paris in 1770, and it subsequently moved through several collections before selling for $5,726,000 at a Christie's auction. Furniture styles in France are frequently defined by the rulers who imposed them. In this example, the Louis XIV style refers to furniture created between 1660 and 1690. It is notable for its extensive use of marquetry, ebony inlays, and rare materials such as exotic woods and mother of pearl. Number 9. Baldacchino Supreme Bed. Price $6,300,000. The Baldacchino Supreme Bed was created by Nocera Superior in Italy and Stuart Hughes, a British designer known for high-end products. His bed is composed of chestnut wood with bending ash wood accents and a canopy bordered with cherry wood. In addition, the handcrafted bed contains 107 kilograms of genuine 24-karat gold carved into gorgeous gold leaf filigree. Only 2 of these beds were created and sold for $6.3 million, making them the most costly beds ever. Stuart Hughes is interested in more than just luxury furniture design. His namesake label also produces some of the most costly iPhone covers, yachts, couture, liquor, and even complete residences in the world. Number 8. Troupeau d'Elephants Dames les Arbres Table. Price $6,630,000. Troupeau d'Elephants Dames les Arbres Table was created in 2001, making it one of the most current pieces of luxury furniture available at these rates. On June 9, 2021, it was auctioned off at Christie's for $6.63 million, despite a high-end value estimate of barely $1.5 million. François-Xavier Lalande and his team created the table. The table is famed for its freestanding elephant sculptures that adorn its 8-sided bronze construction. The Le Lalande artistic team featured François-Xavier and Claude Lalande, both of whom have since died. The team disregarded the trendy abstract art styles of the French 1960s in favor of more plain, realistic depictions in sculptures and furniture. They also created the well-known rhinoceros desk. Number 7. The Fisher-Fox family Chippendale carved mahogany tea table. Price $6,761,000. About 1760, the Fisher-Fox family Chippendale carved mahogany tea table was constructed in Philadelphia. The Garvin Carver furniture craftsman is said to be the most likely creator of this stunning table, which sold in October 2007 for $6.761 million. The table still has its original casters, which adds significantly to its worth. The Warden Fisher family owned it before it was sold at the collection known as Important American Furniture, Folk Art, and Prints including American Folk Art from the Atwater Kent Museum of Philadelphia. The Philadelphia History Museum at the Atwater Kent is a building designed by the famous American architect John Haviland and completed in 1826. It presently houses approximately 100,000 ancient art objects from all around history. Number 6. Huangaweli Plank-Top Pedestal Table. Price $9,083,750. The Huangaweli Plank-Top Pedestal Table has a massive single plank top and a beaded edge. Single stretchers divide its sturdy pedestals and trestle legs. On March 21, 2013, it was sold for $9,083,750 from the collection of Jonathan and Jessica Auerbach. The table was found in China between the 17th and 18th centuries. Before being sold, the table was displayed at the Denver Art Museum. The table is in the Huangaweli style, which translates to yellow blossoming pear in Chinese, and is made of rosewood that is yellowed owing to long-term exposure to sunlight. It has a pleasant aroma and a gleaming, almost translucent surface. The wood frequently takes on rough shapes. The more textured the wood, the more valuable it is. Number 5. Huanggueli horseshoe-back armchairs. Price $9,685,000. On March 16, 2015, a set of 4 Huanggueli horseshoe-back armchairs originally held by Quan Yi sold for an extraordinarily high price, $9.685 million, at a Christie's auction. They were discovered in China during the Ming Dynasty in the 17th century. The chairs include hook handles, thin aprons, and soft mat seats in an elegant crested design. The chairs were in the New York collection of Robert H. Ellsworth. The seats were only worth roughly $900,000, but the appeal of the era and their flawless manufacture brought in 10 times the estimate. The Ming Dynasty was a Chinese imperial dynasty that ruled from 1368 to 1644. It was the last time in Chinese history when the Chinese ethnic majority the Han controlled. Number 4. Goddard & Townsend desks. Price $11,400,000. The Goddard & Townsend desk is part of a furniture collection licensed by 2 New England families. They were Quakers, and they belonged to a vast community of cabinet makers. Goddard & Townsend were the community's main carpenters and cabinet makers, and their work is today highly valued as significant early American antiques. This cabinet was the most expensive desk ever sold at auction, fetching $11.4 million. This desk broke the record for the most expensive piece of furniture ever sold at an auction in New York in 1989. That was a Louis XVI table previously owned by Marie Antoinette, which sold for $2.97 million in 1988. Number 3. Florentine Pietra Dura Ebony and Ormolu Cabinet. Price $23,187,572.83. The Florentine Pietra Dura Ebony and Ormolu Cabinet was sold at Christie's important European furniture sale in December 2004. The cabinet was designed in the Grand Ducal workshops in the 1720s or early 1730s. Girolamo Ticciati created bronze representations representing the 4 seasons for them. The 10 drawers are cedar-lined, ormolu-mounted, and embellished with amethyst quartz. The semi-precious stones are a big selling feature for this cabinet, which is embellished with carved female masks, fruit leaf designs, a studded clock face, and other details. The Florentine Pietra Dura Ebony and Ormolu cabinet fetched the equivalent of £23,187,572.83 in GBP. The cabinet is veneered in ebony and adorned with semi-precious stones such as lapis lazuli and Sicilian red jasper. Lapis lazuli has been used for decoration for nearly as long as people have been decorating, with the earliest examples dating back to 7570 BC. Number 2. Fautual Ox Dragons. Price $22,401,586.35. The most costly chair ever sold is the Fautual Ox Dragons, or armchair with dragons. It was created between 1917 and 1919 for Madame Matthew Susan Levy's Talbot collection in Paris. In 1973, the Michael Perronet collection purchased it. It was auctioned off at Christie's in 2009 for the euro equivalent of more than $22.4 million. The brown leather cloth is surrounded by curved wooden arms shaped like dragon tails. Susan Talbot was a milliner, hat maker, and the owner of a fashion house. In the early 1900s, she was well known for commissioning and purchasing expensive custom furniture such as this chair. Number 1. The Badminton Chest. Price $36,662,106. The Badminton Chest is the most expensive piece of furniture. In 1726, the 3rd Duke of Beaufort, Henry Somerset, commissioned this piece of furniture in England. The cabinet is made of ebony and has inlays of fine-cut polished stones that have been tinted and gilded. Its decorous drawers feature gilded sculptures, fleur-de-lis, coats of arms, and other patterns. The chest sold for €8.58 million at auction in 1990, making it the most expensive piece of furniture ever sold at the time. It broke its own record in December 2004 when it sold for $36,662,106 at a Christie's auction in London. The chest is named after the rural home where it was originally collected, Badminton House, a seat of the Dukes of Beaufort. It is located on 52,000 acres of beautiful terrain in Gloucestershire, UK. That's a wrap on the video. I hope you liked it. If you did, let me know by giving it a thumbs up, and do not forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching. See you next time.